Okay, well, this morning we have two special guests with us. They've been traveling the country in the Planters NUTmobile, and they're here to tell us all about what they do and the experiences they've had. We've got Adleigh and Aria Conte joining us. They are our peanutters here to join us. We are so excited to talk with them all about this. Thank y'all for joining us today.
Yes, it's so good to be here.
Well, what is the Planters NUTmobile?
So it's a huge peanut car basically, but we travel the country for 1 year, and we just stop along the way and we schedule events and meet the locals, and it's super fun.
That is so exciting. I mean, what do you enjoy about doing this traveling all over the country?
Yeah, so we get to go to so many new places we've never been before. We're trying to hit as many continental states as we can, and we just get to meet so many different people of all ages in so many different places, and it's so awesome to hear everyone's life stories and just get to chat with them every day.
And I know we have a picture of the NUTmobile. Maybe we can bring this up at this point while we're talking about this as well. But, is there anything, there it is. That's awesome. Is there anything that people may not know about the NUTmobile that's kind of an interesting fact?
Yes, well, we also have our other coworker in that picture with us. His name's Hudson. He's not with us because it was just us doing the interview. But yes, we love him. We're like family now because we spend all the time together. But the NUTmobile, it's actually the only one that travels, because a lot of people know the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, and they have 6 different ones. So we're unique because we only have one. So.
That's so cool, and how awesome that y'all have the opportunity to travel in this one and only NUTmobile.
Yes.
How far? I mean, I'm just wondering. You said you're trying to touch all of the states. I mean, how many have you done so far? Do you know?
So between states that we've actually stopped in and planned events in, and also states that we've driven through and maybe stopped for a night or just stopped to get gas, we have probably gone to about 20 states so far, and we've mainly done the Midwest and the East Coast. We're making our way towards the South now because we want to stay in the South when it gets a little colder, and we're going to head to the West in a couple months and try to get as many as we can. Yep.
So where do you normally go when you make these stops? Is it, particular events that you go to? What does that look like for y'all?
There's a couple company events that we go to on certain dates, and then in between those, we're in charge of making our schedule. So we really just look at the map and see where we're going to be and try and pick some places that we want to go to and make our schedule that way.
And this week, the perfect opportunity, the National Peanut Festival. I mean, it just fits perfectly. Of course you had to make a stop here. Can you tell our viewers about, what they can expect if they're going to see you there? What can they expect if they want to come see the NUTmobile, and when can they see you?
Yeah, so we'll be there on Thursday all day. And I guess I'll let the Dothan native take over this one because you're more familiar with it.
Yeah, I'm really excited because I'm from Dothan. So I grew up going to the Peanut Festival. So we'll be there when they open on Thursday, and then we'll be there all night. So come out on Thursday to see the NUTmobile. We'll be there all night.
So will people can they get a tour of it, like what it looks like?
Yes, we'll have the door open. You can see the inside, and then we'll also be giving out free samples.
So cool. I know you even brought some here today. It all looks so good. You got some cashews, some peanuts, all that good stuff. Now, what would you say that you enjoy most about we'll start with you, Adleigh. What do you enjoy most about traveling in the NUTmobile and going to places like the National Peanut Festival, and even particularly with this one this week because you said you're from Dothan?
Yes. I love just being able to travel and meet new people. I graduated from college this past May, and I knew I didn't really want a sit-down job. But this really it fell in my lap, and it's been the perfect opportunity to have a real job, but also get to travel too. So it's been perfect.
And what about you, Aria?
I think the freedom that we get with it. We kind of wear so many hats within this role. We get to do event planning. We plan the logistics of our route. We get to do social media content creation, and then also just interacting with the public on a daily basis. So I love how there's always something new every day, and we get so much freedom with what we're able to do. Yeah,
it's not your average desk job, is it? No, you are traveling, and in such a cool way, right? I'm sure every day is a little bit different. Mm-hmm. Now, Adleigh, I'm curious, what does it mean to you to be able to come back to your hometown with this, and particularly at the Peanut Festival, which I assume you probably went to growing up? Yeah, what does that mean to you?
It's been awesome because even in the application process, we had to make a video basically explaining why we'd be perfect for the job. So I kind of played off the Oh, I'm from the peanut capital of the
yeah.
world, so now I just think it's awesome to see it come full circle and be back at the Peanut Festival.
Yeah, it just made sense. You are the perfect fit. You're from the peanut capital of the world. So, hey, it would make sense for you to get the job, right? In addition to, I'm sure, a lot of other wonderful qualities you have. So tell me a little bit about what y'all's day-to-day looks like. So what does a day in the life look like?
So a day in the life honestly can range. Some days are the same, and then some days are very different. We sometimes wake up, have an early news appearance like this, and then have nothing the rest of the day. Other days we have an event for 4+ hours that we have to be at all day and give out peanuts. And other days we plan our office days, which is where we all sit together and plan our route and plan the next steps and where we're going to go. And then we also get off days, so we get to explore the new cities we're in, and we get to see new places and try new things. So honestly, I can't give you like an exact day because every day is so different on this trip.
Yeah, it sounds like it would be. So how long have y'all been doing this job?
We started in June, and it's a 1-year program. So we all just recently graduated college and then started this, and we'll be done next June.
Did y'all know each other before you started this job?
We did not.
Well, what's it been like to, make new friends and, as your coworkers as well? I mean, has it been cool to meet new people that you hadn't worked with before?
Definitely. I would say it's awesome to meet someone because I'm from the Midwest, so I went to school in the Midwest as well. I'm not very familiar with like cultures and people from all around the U.S. So it's awesome to be able to share our experiences growing up and see how different we like things that we grew up with are and how similar we are as well.
That's really cool. Being able to meet different people from another part of the country is always interesting and, just broadens your perspective on other parts of our country. So tell us a little bit about what you are in charge of as a peanutter. So what is that, what are you in charge of?
Yeah, it's a lot of like behind the scenes planning that I really didn't expect going into the job, but it's a lot of like researching, what events are going on in the cities we're going to like be coming up at. So like researching what's going on, like big businesses that are in the area, and then also communicating with them and figuring out, when's the best time to come there, and also doing like social media stuff is a big part of the job too. So that's been a good experience getting to learn how to do all of that.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a big part of the job too. Do you have to document your different stops and do all kinds of social media posts with that?
Yeah, we do things on Instagram and TikTok. Our posts range from stories to carousel slides to fun videos. So we try to keep a variety of things for people to stay engaged with online.
Okay, cool. Well, how can people follow y'all in your journey as peanutters? And talking about social media, how can people stay up to date with what you're doing?
Our Instagram and TikToks are Planters NUTmobile official, so we try and stay up to date with those. And then if you're going to be in Dothan again, come out to the Peanut Festival on Thursday.
For sure. Well, thank you both so much for joining us for Morning Mingle. It has been a great chat with y'all. Love learning more about the NUTmobile, seeing that picture of it, and we'll have to come check it out at the Peanut Festival. So thank y'all so much.
I do have one more thing for to wrap up. What does gas mileage look like in the NUTmobile? I cannot imagine that a peanut is the most aerodynamic thing in the world.
Well, we actually run on peanut oil, so.
And we got unlimited smiles per gallon.
There you go.
Love that. Great answer. The perfect answer. Well, thank y'all so much again for joining us.
Yes, thank you.